Hey everyone, welcome back to my channel, and if you're new, then welcome. Today's pick a card reading is who has a crush on you? Even though this is not a message card reading, I felt drawn to using the colors for you to choose energetically. This is group 1, group 2, and group 3. Okay, let's get started. Hey, group number 1. Okay, so who has a crush on you? Okay, so right away what's coming through here is that there's a lot of air coming through, so they could be an air sign. Okay, Aries, yeah. It could be an Aries. Aquarius, Gemini, Libra. Emphasis on the Gemini. This connection honestly has a feel of like this was somebody you guys were romantically involved with to some capacity, okay? We do have my X card that came through, so it could be an X, but even if it didn't have the label, okay, it's still coming through strongly. Okay, so even if they weren't a Gemini, I'm getting like they have traits like a Gemini, okay? They can be charming, witty, good at conversation. You just feel like they light up around you. They just have like that charisma. And they can even come across as being like the life of the party, like that kind of vibe. Well, what's coming through here is that you two, I just feel like you guys had a passionate connection that really inspired both of you to be like the best version of yourselves. And whether you were a couple or not, it felt like it. Like I feel like you guys saw each other pretty consistently and talked to each other pretty consistently. And it's like you just have this potential to be an elevated couple is what I'm seeing. But something happened and, you know, it shifted the connection. And I feel like you're both trying to make sense of it. This person is honestly coming across like they're jealous. They're jealous of you, okay? And whether they ever admit this or not, they definitely came across like this connection ending with you was heartbreaking, okay? That's what I'm seeing. It was so much tougher on them than they would ever admit. I'm just getting like this jealousy and insecurity came up for them. And what's interesting too is like this person isn't even really known for relationships. But it's like you guys brought the romance into their love, okay? And I just feel like they don't like acknowledge things verbally a lot. Like they might not express how they feel or how much like they enjoyed their time with you, okay? That kind of thing. They're a definite closed book when it comes to that. But I see that they felt it, okay? That's coming up really strongly. There's something about the two of you, though, that was pretty opposite to each other, okay? It could be like you two came from two totally different worlds or were like completely different people, but somehow like you two clicked, okay? And you like had a great time together most of the time. I don't want to say every time, but like most of the time. And they honestly, this person feels like things were left unsaid between you two. And they also say, give me another chance. That's the other thing. They come back around and they're like coming across like they've grown up, you know. They may have been like a page or a knight when you met them, but now they're showing up like a king. And flip that, if this is a girl. Super interesting. It could even be that you guys were ready for commitment the first time you spent time together and they possibly weren't. That's going to be one scenario for, you know, some of you. But now they're coming back around like they've grown up and they realize, you know, what a gem you are that they lost. And they do wonder, like, is it too little, too late? Yeah, going back off of the jealousy, though, that they feel when you two aren't together. Like, they can't stand to see you if you post yourself with somebody else. Like, I feel like you guys still might be friends on social media, but either way, they have, like, a way of seeing your social media. And they're like, you can have anyone you want. Like, there's just a part of them that feels like you would not choose them. There is another part of them, too, that feels like they don't deserve you. Like, they feel like you guys, you know, you're so amazing. And they feel like they did you wrong. And so there is a part of them that feels like you wouldn't give them the time of day overall. even if it's not true. That's what they feel. But honestly, okay, the other thing that's coming through though is like they could have misread you somehow when you two were seeing each other. And then, like, I'm getting like their insecurities came up for them and they backed away from the connection. And it's like they just project like that they're not enough for you, even if that's not true, okay? Because this person definitely acts like they're all that. But, you know, the cards are showing though, yeah, they definitely felt insecure and jealous about something. And then it just really heightened when you two weren't together anymore. And instead of just communicating to you about something that bothered them, they backed away completely from the whole thing, even though they didn't want to, because they loved the connection with you. Honestly felt like a fairy tale. Like, they probably wouldn't use those words, but that's like what it felt like to them. Okay, group number 1, this is who I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have lowered the monthly subscription. Also, you are able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you're part of the monthly subscription or not. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store, linked in the comment and description. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 2. Okay, so who has a crush on you? Okay, so this is interesting. So right away, what's coming through here is that, oh, this is somebody you guys know in a professional setting. Okay, so you two could work together, or you could see each other at either your job or their job. It's interesting though, because it says met through friends, but I'm getting a strong work vibe. But it is a general reading, so some of you could have met them through somebody that you know. Either way though, this person is coming across like they're really good at keeping a poker face, okay? But meanwhile, I'm seeing like this whole world of emotion going on underneath the surface. A lot of green here. So I really do feel like you entering their life has opened up their heart chakra, okay? And I do feel like this person has sworn off love. So this is a big deal to them, whether they ever admit this to you or not. And, you know, it's like they'll reveal it in different ways, like through the way that, like their body language, they could light up around you. You know, I'm just seeing like them wanting to be the best version of themselves around you. You inspire them to do that and to want to live a passionate life. Okay, and follow their dreams. So you guys, you're definitely, I'm gonna say like symbolically, you're like a lighthouse. You're just being you, doing your thing, shining your light. And this person, you know, I do feel like they've gone through a lot, especially within this past year or so, might even be longer. And they're a tough person, but at the same time, like, they're sick of having to be tough is like what's coming through. They really want life to like lighten up is like what is coming through here. And I do feel like it will. Like I do feel like things will start to lighten up for them. But the other thing that's coming through is like there's something going on that is keeping this person though from pursuing you, even though I feel like they want to. Like you guys are drawn to each other like a magnet. Okay, the chemistry's on point. You both have very passionate, fiery personalities, and I feel like you click. Conversations are great. Any that you've had, you know. But there's something definitely holding this person back, okay? And it's gonna be different for all of you and what that is. I actually got a few different things that came through. For some of you, this person could be addicted to something. For others of you, they could be already involved with somebody, and I'm even getting for a small portion of you, they could be married. There's just something coming through where this person feels like not good about liking you due to something, okay? That's especially going to go for those of you that this person's already involved with somebody. So they're currently going through like a conflicting time right now. They don't feel like their best self. Their emotions are all over the place. They're really trying to just get by, like do their day-to-day. But they want the magic back in their life is what I'm seeing. They want the fun, lightheartedness, you know? They want to immerse themselves in what they're passionate about. And you do represent like a symbol for them of that, where they feel like anything is possible again. Like I can feel happy again, okay? That's what I'm seeing. But that's conflicting to them for some reason as well. So this person's definitely in their healing era, but they are trying to like speed it up is what I'm seeing, because they're sick of playing the same old role. You and this person could be opposite in some way, but you both don't care though. It's like opposites definitely attract in this situation. They see you as being charming and witty and attractive. You know, just off doing your own thing. They almost feel like you're oblivious to how much they like you. There's definitely this mysteriousness between you guys. Like neither one of you can quite tell how much. Okay, so I'm getting different signs here, and I feel like it also is revealing that you have several people crushing on you. But Pisces, Aries, Sagittarius, Gemini, Libra is coming through. But it's whoever's crossing your mind, okay? Trust your intuition. Yeah, I feel like something happened where you and this person, like, something shifted between you guys, and you never saw each other as just a friend after that, even if it's a professional setting. And they just feel, like, inspired by you, and like anything is possible. Like, they want to hold on to that, and you're a symbol for that. On top of they really do enjoy being around. Okay, group number 2, this is who I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments, and if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me, that information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have lowered the monthly subscription to my Patreon. Also, you're able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you're part of the monthly subscription or not. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store, linked in the description or comment section. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys. Hey, group number 3. Okay, so who has a crush on you? Okay, so it's coming across that you and this person were dating, okay, or talking to each other, seeing each other, you know, and something happened, and it's like you two didn't quite get to take off with this connection is what I'm seeing. And I feel like you both are you still feel really connected to each other, but you're keeping it on the low, okay? This person's currently going through some things right now, and it's like they're not where they want to be at financially. So in a way, it's like they're putting off dating until they are where they want to be at, is like what's coming through to me. Okay, so different signs are coming through. We have Pisces. I'm also getting Cancer, Scorpio. So all water signs. I'm even getting all earth signs. Capricorn, Taurus, Virgo. Yeah, that's pretty much who's coming through strongly. But it is whoever crosses your mind. Okay, trust your intuition. This is coming across like a newer connection. Okay, I feel like another thing that's coming through is this person also has a fear of not wanting someone to want them for their money. Okay, and some of you might have actually gotten into it about that. Like some kind of argument, disagreement, fight. And now this person's in like a self-protective mode. And they're super focused on making money. I do also feel like their job requires a lot of their attention and focus. That could have also been an argument, a fight. Okay, so something is coming through as far as them making money and their job goes. And so the reason is going to be different for all of you on what this was. For some of you, it could be that this person worked too much, in your opinion, okay, and you never saw them. So take what resonates with that. Something with money is coming through. Could also be that this person, you know, is trying to get back on their feet. Like they had some kind of a financial setback or lost their job, and now, you know, they're getting back on their feet. Just something is coming through where their job has taken up all their attention and focus. And could be the reason that some of you got into it with this person. Okay, but either way, they're coming across like they're not where they want to be at. So they're like putting dating on the back burner right now and just diving into their path and what they feel like they need to do to get ahead. This person is coming across like they could be an athlete or like an athletic build. They're also trendy. And they can be come across as being self-serving. But what I'm seeing though is this person feels like in order to be true to themselves and their path, they have to put themselves first, okay? So it's not necessarily a selfish thing. It's more like, you know, how can they help others if their own cup isn't full, so to speak? They do want to reunite with you though. So despite anything that was said or any disagreements, fighting, argument, they do still want to reunite with you, like, which makes sense. This is the person who's crushing on you the most. So despite whatever setback they have or any fear they have, somewhere this person knows, like, you can't wait for things to be a certain way. I mean, they could, but they risk losing you. You know what I mean? So there's a part of them that knows that, and they still want to see you, even though they don't feel like they're where they want to be at financially. But they also feel like you and them need to come to some kind of an agreement in order for this to work, okay? Like some kind of a compromise. They really do feel like it's going to take a lot of time and effort and energy for them to be where they want to be at, and they want you to be cool with that, is what's coming through. Because currently, it's almost like you both are coming at this in a way that you're both like, okay, so what's coming through here is that both of you are invested in this connection. You both have feelings and care about each other. But due to this disagreement, it's like both of you are interpreting that to mean that the other doesn't care about you, when I see that they do. So you're both kind of mirroring back this iciness is what's coming through here, which puts you both at like some kind of a stalemate as far as moving forward with the connection goes. So on one hand, I do feel like both of you are like, well, you know, better luck next time. Even though I see that both of your hearts are with each other, and you would both want nothing more than to actually have a heart-to-heart conversation, or at least like some kind of acknowledgement that, hey, you know, yeah, this is what I want. Me too. And then both give it another go, you know? Yeah, that's what's coming through here. Okay, group number 3, this is what I see for you. If this resonates, let me know in the comments. And if it does, don't forget to give it a like. If you would like to book a personal reading with me, feel free to anytime. You can email me. That information is right here. Also, if you would like discounts on my personal readings and exclusive content on the connection with the person on your mind, feel free to join my Patreon. I have lowered the monthly subscription to my Patreon. Also, you're able to purchase any video from my Patreon, whether you're a part of the monthly subscription or not. Also, if you like trendy graphic tees, make sure to check out my store, which is linked in the description or comment section. Thank you all so much for being here. Bye, guys.